The Harry Potter fandom is so huge, and now as we're in the era of remakes, sequels, prequels, and everything in between, you don't really know what to expect. I don't even want to think about the upcoming Harry Potter series, it's too much. But there is a magical season, and I really want to take a look at something that I don't usually do, the cooking show. The Harry Potter cooking show, Wizzards of Baking. The filming of the show is going on the Warner Brothers London studio, aka Harry Potter filming locations and entertainment park. 9 teams of magical pastry chefs and cake artists will be tasked with creating massive, spellbinding, and edible showpieces inspired by moments and themes from Harry Potter. Hosts James and Oliver Phelps, the Weasley twins, will oversee the Wizzards of Baking showdown, joined by culinary judges Carla Hall and Joseph Youssef, and more iconic Harry Potter stars. Carla Hall is an American chef, television personality, and a former model. She did a lot of things in her life, being a caterer, had delivery business, even participated in a cooking contest herself, Top Chef New York. After this, she won 2 more challenges and was in the top for several others. She wrote culinary books, opened a restaurant in New York, and has a big media presence. Joseph Youssef founded the collaborative gastronomic project Kitchen Theory to explore the multisensory elements of eating. Worked in Michelin-star restaurants and hotels, has big media presence and famous in London. The first episode brings us 9 teams of amazing and talented competitors. Chris and Miko, Johan and Kyla, Jordan and Zoe, Jessica and Jamie, Mitzi and Lisa, Kimberly and Ashley, Michael and Connor, Ricardo and Hamu, Juan and Elizabeth. I won't go in depth about the participants, the show tells you about them in a really nice cinematic manner, so we won't waste time on that. Everyone is extremely talented, on their own and in pairs. The show starts and we get an intro showing us the filming locations filled with Harry Potter magic and atmosphere. I like it, and have goosebumps from it. The music is amazing and it deserves attention. Really emphasizes the atmosphere they're trying to create and reminds us music from the movies. The other thing that I was not sure about, many spin-offs and trademark stuff has this element of cringe to them, but this one doesn't. And the movie reference doesn't sound or look cringe, it really does bring back the memories. But the actual scenes from the movies were probably not necessary, as every Potterhead already watched the movies this season. At the beginning of the show, most of the contestants got the letters from Hogwarts telling them they accepted to the Wizzards of Baking. Actually, those letters are an awesome idea, like the adults got the common letter to Hogwarts finally. So wholesome. Though I don't really watch shows or TV shows, and never was a fan of cooking shows, this one looks exciting. I actually heard about this from one of the bloggers that I watch, and they said that it was really nice and non-toxic way of communication added up to the coziness. And it is so true. I love how participants handle it all, the stress, the time frame. I will freak out so fast. Don't even ask.
My God, the oven was not on.
Nope. Once you close, you gotta press OK again.
I remember seeing MasterChef on TV, it was always screaming, stress. Here, they added the feeling of anticipation, but it just feels right. The timing is spot on. To keep the viewer engaged, but not too much to make my hands shake. The show is really so good. I even took some sweets because watching it without something sweet on the side is impossible. So many beautiful creations. Each cake is a masterpiece. I can't imagine to make something like that in 6 hours. The other day, I was making a cake from my childhood, and I spent 3 hours at least, and it still didn't come out as I expected. I blame it on a different ingredients and their taste in the United States.
You served me a rock.
I did.
It's like a late served everything is cake trend, because many of the participants are specialized in the hyper-realistic cakes. Do you even remember that now? It was 2022. Yep. After the pair makes and presents the cake, they're being judged and get, or not, the ticket to the Hogwarts Express. And I have a couple of questions. Why only one? And why are those tickets always in such condition? It's so funny. Like, it's only one ticket for everybody and they pre-film it with just one ticket over and over. Oh my god. In general, I liked it. It's like a real dream come true for the adults who grew up on Harry Potter. I'm not even mad. I've touched on this topic of reunions some time ago in this video. But this one is different, really atmospheric. I like it. Though we meet actors from movies and visit the replica filming locations, and think about it, so many things were actually built for the Harry Potter movies. How many modern films can you think of that made the same thing? Even the Coca-Cola ad this year is AI made. What a shame. If you like Harry Potter, you should at least check it out. Wizzards of Baking is a really nostalgic show. Yeah, on this channel we mostly use it in a bad way, but not this time. I don't regret spending time watching it. The show brought me real joy and sense of magic. I would love to bake more. Watch only good movies and shows that awaken your best memories.
I also posed for this model of Fred. I think that's who it was because I posed for it, for the actual caricature version of, and it wasn't CGI or anything like that. A real rabbit pops up every other time